When and how did you first become involved with the club?
Okay, so 20 years ago, my young bloke, I'm a great believer in team sports, and my eldest son, now my eldest son, who wasn't particularly keen on footy or soccer or those sorts of things, but I wanted to try and get him into a team sport. And we got a flyer from the school, from local primary school, St Kevin's, to say, come and play baseball with the Epping Eastwood Tigers. So I said, we'll go up and we'll have a bit of a squiz at this and see what we think, mate. And then we started. He liked it. Started in the under-7s and played. Well, yeah, I think last year was his first year. He didn't play. So yeah, so that's how we got involved.
And what about you as a player?
As a player, after a couple of seasons, we finished the season about this time of year, and the season finished, and we were down at Boronia Park at the time, and Nerida Notes walked past and said, now, is anyone interested in playing winter baseball? And there was a group of us, mums and dads and uncles and aunts and what have you, and we said, well, is anyone keen? We'll have a bit of a think about it. And we put together a side. And I think in those days we played F2s, and the first game we got beaten about 48-3, and thought, what a great time this is, and we kept playing.
Okay. What have your roles been within the club?
Well, I started off. I was talked into doing an umpiring course because no one ever wants to umpire the game, so someone's got to do it. So I did the umpiring course, and I started umpiring the littlies, the younger teams, and then as the kids got a bit older, no one was sort of volunteering to coach the sides. So I went off and did a coaching. Someone convinced me to do a coaching course. I blame Nerida Notes for all this, and I went off and did a coaching course, and then I started coaching the boys. And then Nerida decided that she was going to step down as the president of the club one year, and I'd been on the committee then, and foolishly said, oh well, I'll do it. And then I became the president of the club, and I was the president for 5 years, I think, 5 or 6 years, yeah. The only thing I haven't done is scoring. I drew the line at scoring. I just never went to the scoring course. Refused to do it.
Fair enough.
Coloured pencils, I'm not good at them.
What are your best memories in a Tigers baseball uniform?
The best memories in a uniform are when I played a season, the last season I actually played, both my boys played in that team. So we had one season, the three of us all playing together, which was just fantastic. It was reasonably successful, but we just used to have a great time every week. And they took great delight in telling me all the mistakes that I made. So well, that's what you used to say to us, Dad. Yeah.
Any advice for current players?
I think the most important thing is you've got to go out and just have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Play competitively, depending on what level you're playing, but whatever level. You just play competitively. But remember, it's a game, and enjoy yourself. And don't argue with the umpire. Let it go.
If I could do it all again, I would.
I'd probably not be as so intense when I first started coaching. I think I did the thing a lot of first coaches do. They tend to take it a bit seriously. And after a season, I thought, no, this is not good. We're out here to enjoy ourselves and get the kids to learn a few skills. That's the main purpose of it.
Vision for the future?
Well, I'd like to think the club has a future. I'd like to think the league and the game itself has a future, because I think it's a great game for kids. But the hardest bit, I think, is getting people to be involved, and it's just getting harder and harder with more parents all working, and we all seem to be fairly time poor. Getting people to be involved, and it's hard always to get expect a couple of people to run the club, which always seems to be the case, but that's the key to it. I think if you can get more people involved, then you'll be successful. There's a couple of things. The first thing is is I'd like to see the club keep going and to keep putting the effort in, because I think it provides a great opportunity for kids to learn some pretty good skills. And the other thing is, I'd like to thank everyone for giving me the opportunity to do it, because while everyone, you know, it's time consuming and it's a lot of work, but I got a hell of a lot of pleasure out of it and thoroughly enjoyed the whole time. So I'd recommend anyone to have a crack and get involved. I suppose that'll be my message.